the beauty of Bermuda and so many wonderful friends here, like Lady Lully Gibbons, Mr. Peter Green and his two sons. We have this incredible friendship, and many other Bermudans. We've always liked coming here, visiting them, and also I like to diving here. I haven't done any diving this time, but Bermuda's been so hospitable to both of us.
The question, how did you discover Bermuda the first time?
On the map.
The little dot, huh?
No, I think that we discovered Bermuda very much thanks to Sir David and Lady Lully Gibbons, and we had met many years ago, and they said, "You got to come and visit Bermuda." So we came here as our guests, and we fell in love with Bermuda immediately. It's great.
And your impression?
Well, there's something about Bermuda.
Definitely.
I cannot exactly tell you what it is. Every time I come, I think I'll find the secret. I can't. There's something about it. This place gives you a good feeling. First of all, the people are very hospitable. They're happy to see you. They relax you just looking at them. And it's a beautiful, beautiful island. And location. I mean, you know, let's say from New York, it's just, you just come. You arrive here, you think you're on another planet, another world. And the people who live here, whether they were born here or not, this is their country, this is their place. I mean, when you have people who were not even born here, to be so much in love with this island, to want the best. I see our dear friend, Peter Green, and we got very close to him, and also he has passed a lot of his love of this island. He wants to make this island #1. And of course, you know, we've always actually stayed with him and Lady Gibbons and all that. This the first time we're in a hotel, but since it's a Princess Hotel, we are okay. Actually, the first thing my husband saw when we walked in here in this room, he saw his godmother, Her Majesty.
The portrait there, yeah.
The portrait there, and of course his godfather is King George. So the minute to walk in, we were at home here. It's great.
So given your enthusiasm for Bermuda, can we count on you to promote Bermuda as you travel throughout Europe?
Absolutely. We've actually been doing that. We've told many friends to come to Bermuda. And certainly what's happening with this hotel, we're very impressed with the first stage of renovation. And the second stage is going to start shortly. And then a project of having a beach and attracting not only the business people come to the hotel, it's walking distance to where all the businesses are, but to go to the beach is a great idea, to have a club and things like that. And modernization to make the place function. You've got to actually spend money if you own a hotel to take care of your guests, that the Wi-Fi works, for example, and things like that. That's so important. So we're very happy to promote Bermuda. And then also we became friends with the premiers of Bermuda. We had the pleasure of having dinner at some friend's house last night with the premier of Bermuda and his charming wife. And it's so nice to make friends with them.
What else have you done so far?
I'm sorry?
What else have you guys done so far?
Well, we've had a couple of meals at 1609. 1609 is very nice. Of course, it's a very historical date, but it has a great view of the harbor, and the food's very good there. Otherwise, we've been going to friends' houses and having some super dinners.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Mr. Peter Green has given a dinner for us, Lady Gibbons, and so many friends, and today we're going to the yacht club. But what is interesting is, very interesting, we've had a very, very busy year, and we really didn't think we're going to get away this year at all to go and relax or have a holiday. And so everybody's been asking us, and this is the only 4 days of a holiday we're going to have this year. And everybody says, well, who is going to receive you?
Bermuda.
So everybody's saying, wow, you really must be in love with this place because you're spending your 4 days of holiday for this year in Bermuda. And I think that is something that shows how we feel. My plan personally is to gather our friends and to come here just as a group, to bring a group of friends here and celebrate something special and bring them here all together. Because people are brought here easily when they are among friends, and we want to be able to show them the island. We feel part of this island.
Give us a small, for those that are watching, describe Serbia.
Serbia is a country in transition. It used to be part of the former Yugoslavia. My father was the last king, King Peter II, and the Nazis invaded the country, and my father took his government to Palestine, to Egypt, then to London. And I was born in London, and the communists took over, and I was made at the ripe age of 2 enemy of the state, and we returned to Serbia to live there 13 years ago now. And Serbia has gone through a lot of reforms. It's a democratic country, and its objective is to become a member of the European Union. And we've seen a lot of progress. We've had our ups and downs. It's not been easy. We're missing many reforms to finally become a member of the European Union. But we're able to live where my father lived and my grandfather lived, in the royal compound, which has 2 palaces. And they're a great responsibility because they have a lot of art and a lot of leaks. Yep.
And I was born in Athens, in Greece. His grandfather was a king of Greece. So, of course, Greece is going through a difficult time, so we've been trying to help them as well. We did a fundraising event in the island of Spetses, but we only spent 1 night and overnight there. So we just went for the charity and left. So we are feeling that this Bermuda has given us extra energy now. We are ready to go. We feel much more rested than when we arrived. And we don't look at the weather because, you know, it's not just the weather in Bermuda that attracts people. If people come just for the weather, then they're making a mistake. There's a lot of things to do here. You know, we have visited your aquarium, we have visited places. Every time we come, we see something new. But we've seen how much it's grown, and everyone has good ideas of how to go forward. And I believe that Bermuda will continue growing and will be a big competitor to many other places that people could go to.
Outside of your 40s vacation, how do you spend the year traveling?
Well, we spent about 8-9 months in Belgrade, and we move around the country a lot. But then we had the pleasure to be invited to many places across the world. And my wife is very active on the humanitarian side. She has in the United States 501c3 tax-efficient charity. She has also registered charity in Canada, United Kingdom, and Greece. And as she just mentioned, she's very active in helping the Greek people who are going through very difficult times. But we come to the United States very often for charitable events, and to Canada too. This year we've already been 3 times to the States and once to Canada. And her charity is a lovely one, and it helps everybody regardless of religion or ethnic origin.
And friends from Bermuda come to what we do there, like luncheons and stuff like that. And we're very well supported with what we do. You know, the people come and support us, and we're very, very happy to see the great support we get. But and we're happy to be here. Look at you today, the media. You know how interested you are. That touches us to come here and to want to know what's our opinion and how we feel. And we're being very open with you. But the fact you have an interest to know how we feel shows who you are. And I think you keep this up, it's going to be unique. You really got something going here. No question about it.
Thank you.